Bonjour mon amis, I'm Mark Walton for GameSpot Worldwide, and we've travelled to the romance capital of the world, Paris, for an intimate date with Ghost Recon Future Soldier producer Jean-Bernard Jacon.
Technology evolves. Threats evolve. And yet war is constant.
Ghost Recon Future Soldier is the new installment in the Ghost Recon series, so it is still very true to the original Tom Clancy ideas of setting up plausible future conflicts and providing the player with advanced technology, a lot of gadgetry, which is currently tested as prototypes in various laboratories through the world. The game starts with some ultranationalists in Russia who are setting up a terrorist attack that will destabilize the Russian power. And what's interesting is that you will actually get the chance to play as one of the workers in the facility that is going to be attacked. So you will leave the original events that will trigger all the rest of the campaign. So you got 4 different human classes plus a little twist who actually wasn't meant to be a class at the beginning, but it's so cool that we decided to make a class out of it. I'm talking about the ground drone here. So the first class that you will have a chance to play would be the Recon. Ghost Recon is very much about camouflage, about trying to hide. So the Recon will benefit from a camouflage net, which in certain situations will nearly turn him invisible if he's standing still. So that allows you to go very near your enemies and use our close combat moves to finish them off. The second cool class we have is the Commando. He's the badass, he's the strong guy, the one with the biggest defensive and offensive equipment. And above all, he's got a miniaturized mortar launcher on his shoulder, on his back shoulder. And anyone who provides him with intel, whether it's himself or his teammates, he will be able to shoot a heat-seeking missile in direction of that target. So he's truly F-16 on legs. He's a mobile tank on just per himself. You also have the sniper class, who benefits from the longest range weapons and also can display enemy intels through a heartbeat sensor and then provides them to his teammates. So he's extremely useful in multiplayer because he suddenly gives you the perception of where your enemies are. And the last is the engineer, and this guy, he's the Swiss knife of the team. He can do a bit of everything. He's got all the electronic tools. His main 2 capacities are the ability to trigger an electronic magnetic pulse or EMP shield in order to protect him and his teammates against any electronic aggression such as missiles or grenades or mines. He will deactivate all those ones around him. And he's also the one who can carry a small air drone on his back, and at any time in the game you can suddenly move and shoot with your air drone. You get to play as the air drone. And then the ground drone, this one is kind of a mobile robotic spider with legs that can unfold and make him stand nearly as tall as a human. He's a mobile tank, he's got heavy armor, he's got a Gatling. So he's a class in itself in adversarial, and he's the one causing mayhem around him usually. So the link-up system, which is based around the idea of sharing abilities with your teammates on the battlefield when you're standing one next to another, which means that as soon as you get close to someone, you're going to see additional benefits in your gameplay. You're going to have increased firepower, you're going to have increased information. And in order to make that cooperative, that natural cooperative system functional and easy to use for anyone, we've dedicated one button to link up physically the players one to another. That means that when you press the link up button, you're going to automatically walk or run towards the nearest teammate around you or the one you've selected. And during that process, you do not use your movement stick. So you keep and hold the button, and in the meantime, as you run towards your friends, you can still, using your camera, control all the environment around you. Maybe turn yourself backwards to see if there's anyone menacing you from behind. Once you've reached that level of proximity where you get to share abilities with each other, then it's a free system to get in or out. You don't have to necessarily keep the button pressed to benefit from others' abilities. By just staying one near another, you're going to benefit from extra abilities. So in the end, if you had a Recon, a Commando, an Engineer and a Sniper in the same close zone, you could imagine being able to spot enemies, shoot multiple mortars while being relatively invisible and being protected from EMP attacks. So this gives you a lot of extra power. Obviously, we want to have a game that is not too easy, so in order to do that, we've given exactly the same abilities to the enemies. So whether it's in the campaign or in multiplayer, obviously, but in the campaign also, you won't be faced with bare hand enemies. They will have exactly the same systems, they will be using mortars, they will be able to turn invisible. So that is going to make the tactical aspect of the game quite challenging. I'm Jean-Bernard Jacon, I am a producer at Ubisoft on Ghost Recon Future Soldier, and the game is going to be released around fall 2010.